Hi, I'm Michael, and this is Carelifornia. And as we close out the month of August, and all the craziness around stimulus checks and Trump's $300 extended unemployment benefits, and let's not forget the virus, as of September 1st, another one of Trump's executive orders to try to put more money into the pockets of workers is going to begin. This one, a payroll tax holiday, isn't as straightforward as the $300 extended unemployment benefits, but it may put a lot of extra money into the pockets of hard-working Americans. That is, if it works the right way. But there are a lot of ifs to this executive order. So today we're going over Trump's payroll tax cut executive order, who can apply, who it's supposed to work for, and what may be some of the consequences even if the program works in the way it's intended. Now this is your 5-minute daily dose, so let's make this quick. But before we do that, if you like this information, if you find it interesting, if you find it helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you can get updates when our newest and most informative videos become available. So starting tomorrow, that's September 1st, the payroll tax holiday that was put into place by Trump's executive order on August 8th will begin. The tax holiday will start September 1st and last until the end of December. It is intended to be a way to get more money into the hands of workers and employers to help them through the current economic craziness the country is going through right now. It proposes to do this by temporarily stopping the collection of some taxes that we all pay when we get our paychecks. You know, the reason why there is a difference between how much you get paid and how much money you actually put into your pocket. The taxes that are to be halted are the taxes that primarily fund our Social Security retirement system. Usually every month when we get our paychecks, we split a 12.4% tax with our employer. We pay 6.2% and our employer pays the other 6.2%, which then goes into the account to pay for Social Security. This tax cut will halt these payments and theoretically allow employers and employees to keep the money and spend it on other things within our own economy. The program is designed specifically to assist those workers who have been hit hardest by the economic slowdown. So in order to be eligible, a person must make less than $4,000 per biweekly paycheck, or $104,000 or less a year. Additionally, they must be drawing a paycheck. This means people who are on unemployment or receiving Social Security or disability benefits will not be eligible for the tax cut. What this could mean, though, is that for normal workers, they may be able to receive hundreds of dollars more in additional income over the tax holiday period. That goes from September 1st through the end of December 31st. For example, the increase in pay without the Social Security tax is 6.2% of what an eligible worker is making. So if they are making $938 every 2 weeks, with the cut, they will be receiving an additional $62 a paycheck, putting their check over $1,000 per biweekly pay period. And over the 4-month tax holiday, that would end up being close to $500. Now, if of course somebody makes more money or less money, that would mean they would get more or less money as a result of the payroll holiday. But like anything, there might be a catch. This is because there is actually quite a few potential issues with the program. The first is that the payroll tax cut is actually just a deferral on the tax money that would be paid to the government, meaning that once December is over, the money will have to be paid back in a lump sum come tax time. That is, of course, unless Congress forgives the money, which is anything but guaranteed in this political climate. If this happens, it could mean that those workers who got the benefit from having the extra money will have to pay it back by April 2021 when they file their taxes for 2020, making it more of a loan than an actual tax cut. Another problem is that employers, who are the ones responsible for withholding the money, may not want to do it. This is because of the possibility of having to pay it back and maybe really hurting those employees who are not expecting such a large tax bill at the end of the year, of course, unless Congress does forgive it, which is not likely. Lastly, this type of benefit would be lost on a huge amount of people who are either one of the 27 million Americans who are currently not working, or the millions more who are receiving benefits solely from Social Security, disability, or veterans benefits who would be excluded from this tax holiday, leaving the benefit to only a select few who are currently employed at the moment. Overall, this executive order seems like a good idea on face value, but when we look at all the ifs that have to happen in order for it to work and the likelihood of employers taking on that responsibility, things start to look a little less rosy. This is not to mention the fact that these taxes are the primary way that our Social Security retirement system is funded. And by cutting these taxes, it puts our already shaky Social Security system in an even worse spot, especially because Trump has floated the idea of making these cuts permanent as of January 2021, which according to Stephen Goss, the chief actuary of the Social Security Administration, would deplete the Social Security reserves by mid-2023 and the Social Security disability funds by 2021. Leaving a lot of the most needy Americans without an economic leg to stand on. Now, this has been your 5-minute daily dose, and hope that you found it interesting or helpful or at least useful. And if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you can get updates when our newest and most informative videos become available. Also, we here at Carelifornia, we know health insurance. So if you have any questions about your health insurance, leave those down below. We'll be happy to make a new video or a new post as soon as we can. Now, other than that, I'm Michael, and this is Carelifornia, wishing you a happy, healthy day.